Hey YouTube, how's it going? Back for another video finally. One of these days I'll finish the Shelby video, but I just bought this Greenworks 1600 psi 1.2 gallon per minute pressure washer so that I could use my foam cannon that I'd bought a few months back. I'm going to be using it with Adam's car shampoo, and you can see that it came with a foam lance of its own, so we're going to try it out with the Adam's shampoo and just see what happens. But the reason I bought this Greenworks is because it's got the 1/4 inch quick disconnect so that it would work with my real foam cannon. I say real foam cannon. I mean, it's not a name brand. I bought it off of Amazon, but we're going to find out how it works. The only thing I don't really like about this Greenworks pressure washer so far is that the pressure hose is pretty short. I'm going to say 12 to 15 feet, so I may have to try to find a longer hose for it. But there's the foam lance that it comes with, and it just fits right on the where the wind, the extended part of the wind that has the 1/4 inch disconnect would normally connect. But we're going to put about, I think it's about 1.5 ounces of Adam's car shampoo in here, and we'll see what she does. Alright, so I'll put the car shampoo in the Greenworks foam lance, and now I'm going to put some water in the bottle there. I think I filled that up. Was it? Yeah, maybe halfway with water. So it's going to be a pretty good concentration of the Adam's car shampoo in there, which I know I said in a previous video that I use Meguiar's, and I still do, but I have got some Adams, and I like it pretty good. But I haven't used it in a foam cannon yet. So let's see. So we'll see what happens here with this foam lance that comes with the Greenworks pressure washer. Here we go. As you can see, you'll probably get more soap on the car by taking your wash bucket and just dumping it over the top. Honestly, I want to say it's better than not using anything, but then again, I don't know. It's still going through the soap fairly quickly, so you'd think that it would put a lot more suds on the car, and it's a quality shampoo, being Adams. But now we'll swap it out, and I'm going to rinse all the soap off of the car from the first one. But I've got this MJCC foam lance. I think I paid $26 for it on Amazon, and I think I bought it over some of the cheaper ones just because of the reviews. But I believe it is an MJJC, and it appears to be built well. Best I can tell, it's pretty high quality. There's not any bad leftover molding marks or anything. I think it's a pretty good one. So I'm going to take what's left of this Adams concentrate, or actually it's not a concentrate because I've put water in it, but this Adams solution, I'm going to pour it in here to this the real foam cannon or foam lance, whatever you want to call it. And then also I'm going to go ahead and put some more water in here. I'm going to rinse. There's a lot of Adams left, if you can see it. I didn't mix it well in the bottom of this, the one that come from Greenworks. That may be why it didn't foam quite as much as I expected, but at the same time it really should have done a better job than that. So the Adams is going to be even more diluted, is I guess what I'm getting at in the foam cannon. Put that back together there just so I don't lose the pieces. Don't know why I'm worried about it. I could probably just throw that thing in the garbage. I think it's pretty much worthless. It said on the box that it was a $45 value, but I paid less than that for this real foam cannon that's made out of brass and a lot nicer plastic, and uses your standard 1/4 inch disconnect. So I'll put the wind together here, and you can see the 1/4 inch disconnect on the end. I'm going to go ahead and wash off the soap that I put on there with the Greenworks foam lance. That way we get we're not stacking the deck for the better foam cannon, in my opinion. Make it as fair as possible. Of course, it's not anywhere near scientific, but I think you'll get the idea. Obviously, I'm doing voiceover right now. I feel kind of odd just being out in the yard and neighbors close by, and I'm just talking. And especially if they don't see the camera, it looks like I'm just talking to myself or something, explaining to myself what I'm doing, you know. So I just feel odd about that, but that's why I do some voiceover. And then a lot of the reason is because it's just noisy. It seems like every time I want to film, there's a fire truck or something, you know, and so cars driving by or neighbors riding their power wheels. So here we go with this one. And you can see right away that that's just a much better foam. You would get thicker foam, I'm sure, if you were using a more powerful pressure washer. But, you know, I thought about buying the 2200 PSI Greenworks, but it was another $80, so nearly double the price. And it was still 1.2 gallons per minute. And from what I've researched, it's the gallons per minute that, especially when it comes to a foam cannon, is what really is going to help produce the foam and rinse the car for that matter. But the foam cannon is fully adjustable. It's turned all the way up right now, by the way. So it's using up a lot of soap in a hurry, but it is fully adjustable, just like the name brand. I guess it's MTM foam cannons. And but I want to let this Adams, we'll let it sit and see how fast it runs off. But I'm telling you, that's just a night and day difference between this cheap Amazon foam cannon and the one that came with the pressure washer. You can see in the background, and I'll probably try to do a video on that before long, but I do still have my Shelby, obviously, but I now daily drive that Dodge Ram in the background. Now, if you follow me on Instagram at sinister.shelby, you would have seen that already a couple of months ago when I traded an 04 Harley for that 07 Ram 4-door, 2-wheel drive. It's 5.7 Hemi. Now I just want to show the Greenworks. It would almost be as efficient to just use a water hose to wash the foam off, honestly. I felt like it took a little while, but it did do the job, as you see now there in the background. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to rinse out the foam cannon just to try to make it fair, but I'm going to try my old go-to, the Meguiar's Gold Class car wash, and we'll see how that does. I'm cleaning out the tip, I'm going to clean out the bottle and just try to make it fair so that there's not any atoms left in there to help suds the Meguiar's any extra or any less. I do like the atoms, and it's pH balanced, I assume, but I do not know that the Meguiar's would be pH balanced, but they both smell good. They smell different. The Adams has like a blueberry scent, and the I don't know what you'd call the scent. It's just a soapy scent, just a pleasant scent with the Meguiar's. I've used it for a long time, and I do like it. But I just decided to try some new things, some more boutique brands, and I bought a little bit from Adams, and then I bought a mystery box a while back. They had those for $30. I just got one to see what I got, but I got a few things. I got another bottle of shampoo. That was one thing. That's something I like to have around as much as possible. So if you can see there, I think I put about an ounce or ounce and a half of the Meguiar's and spraying it in there. It's going to foam up on me, so I don't think I get any more than 3/4 full, if that. Shake it up a little bit just to make sure it's mixed real good. Put the foam cannon back together. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's see how this Meguiar's does. Full, it's all the way open just like the last one. So it will go through a lot of soap in a hurry. You can see. Now I'm going to turn it down just a little bit and let's see. So you still get, and I didn't turn it down much, but I just turned it off a full blast as far as the soap mixture. And you can see it's still pretty foamy. At some point I'm going to try the Chemical Guys Honeydew Snow Foam and see if that makes much difference, being this small compressor, not compressor, but this small pressure washer. See if the snow foam really lives up to its name, I guess. See if it's any better than Adams or Meguiar's. Something I'll probably do too, if I've got oily, greasy road film on anything, is I'll probably put some Dawn dishwashing liquid in the mixture. Now I would be washing the Shelby today, but it's pretty clean, and that's a process. I do it a certain way. I'm going to dry it, and it's a process. So I was just demonstrating on my wife's car. You can see now I'm running out of soap. Well, that's why it's getting so thin. But yeah, that's the Meguiar's. And so the products I used, I'll put in the description below. If you want to buy them, I'll put a link down there where it'll take you to Amazon and you can just purchase it. And I'd really appreciate that. It would help me out. And also, I'm up to 110 subscribers, so I really appreciate that. If y'all wouldn't mind, hit that like button, comment below any questions or comments or anything, and follow me on Instagram at sinister.shelby. Thanks a lot.